up is going to be in the winners. Seggo Ahmed himself, Man Down Charm, versus Neo's Sawsebawse. Yeah. So starting off this first match on Rock Wall, we see Seggo not using his mainstay Crag. Instead, we see Rano. What's the matchup difference against Maple here?
I actually haven't seen a good Rano against a good Maple in a while, so I'm expecting Rano to actually pull it through.
Yeah, Sawsebawse got that initial
edge guarding.
Oh, the edge guarding here is actually going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
Neither of these characters possess really strong projectiles to zone off stage. I mean, Rano has his daggers,
especially with
darts,
but the nerf as well with Rano recently. That might be interesting, or not nerf, just patch. So that might change how Seggo plays if he hasn't been keeping along with patch notes and doesn't realize it.
Yeah, the changes to forward air really nerfs a lot of Rano's offstage shenanigans. And a fantastic Dacus goes away with Sawsebawse's first stock here on Rock Wall, but at 94, he could just as easily lose his own first, especially after that whiff tongue. No capitalization, but he gets the up special.
Right now, he's just trying to keep him on the edge, make sure he doesn't go back to center. He just doesn't want Maple to be in center. That's a bad matchup for Rano.
Yeah, stage control means a lot, especially on a stage where the sides are this small. I mentioned earlier that Seggo wasn't using his trademark Crag. However, Sawsebawse also isn't using his main. Usually an Arcane proponent, he's instead using his secondary of Maple here. Been developing it quite a bit lately. Whether or not it can take down Seggo, well, that's yet to be seen.
Seggo's been killing it, so I'm expecting Seggo to somehow pull it through.
Yeah. Seggo right now with the max poison sacks might be going for that tongue. He's already launched it 6 times this game. That's 4 out of 7 hits, and that's right off the side. Forward airs from Seggo Ahmed.
Making sure Sauce doesn't get back to center at all during that whole match.
Fantastic capitalization on that bubble, and the neutral special allowed him to put him in the bubble just long enough so that nerfed forward air worked to his favor. Good stuff from Seggo Ahmed in game 1. So, what did we see there, really? I mean, we saw Sawsebawse come out with that initial combo. We saw a lot of damage stacked up, but Seggo didn't even seem to mind being at 90%.
We saw Seggo being great on the edge, making sure that Sauce couldn't actually do anything against him.
Yeah, we saw the edge guards, like you mentioned, on the second stock especially. We saw Sawsebawse really struggle to get back on stage, and eventually he got on. But Sawsebawse took, 30-40% damage just trying to struggle back onto Rockwall? And when the sides are that small, you don't have the option to DI out. So Seggo was really abusing that.
Especially with Maple with not the best recovery options unless if you're marked. So, yeah, it's pretty rough for Sauce.
Seggo was also utilizing the horizontal movement options that Maple has in the form of the dash attack, the side B, which are pretty committal movements. And he really tried for a lot of those tongues. He hit 4 out of the 7, so he's got a good ratio.
Yeah, he's a very brave player.
Yeah,
I'd say that too.
All right, so game 2 is going to be on Treetop Lodge. Sauce's counter pick. This is a stage that a lot of Maples like. Sauce himself is a big fan of it. So we'll have to see how he approaches this match in this best of 5 series. Let's see if we see that aggression again early from Seggo.
Seggo getting off the first hits.
Whoa, Seggo Ahmed!
What the heck? Okay. Seggo already hit
these players taunt. Yeah, you can't help but respect. That was dirty.
The respectful taunt, man. Yeah. Dang. Oh! Seggo
jabs off the edge. The
Seggo messed up. Yeah, there. Oh.
And we see almost a similar play from Sawsebawse, but this time he lives.
Sauce got revenge for the first side.
The emotional damage, though, is still there, and it's that mental game that really separates these top players from one another.
Beautiful bubble.
Yeah, see how easy recovery can be for Rano? Meanwhile, Sawsebawse really having to struggle with it like he did that first game. Ooh, powerful back air, gets him off stage. Doesn't land the fair, though.
Also, I haven't looked at the bracket except for, earlier, so I have no idea how this actually goes out.
Yeah, Sawsebawse, unfortunately, not quite managing to secure out that stock. Manages to SD as well. I guess evening it out from Seggo Amit's original aggression on the first stock, but now he's just struggling to find his place. Look at how in control Seggo is.
Seggo just doesn't want to lose any, gain any more percent off of this. He wants to try and keep him at his own pace. Yeah. Control the game.
The fairy punish. We see those fairs coming out yet again. Ooh, whiffs the up smash. That could have been it at 81% on that low ceiling.
Sauce is pretty good at doing his mix-ups with Maple, so...
Yeah, Sauce is a player, I know I'm not supposed to show caster favoritism. Sauce and I have probably played close to 1,000 games together. We are crewmates. And one of the things that he always specializes in is he doesn't get the crazy combos, but he wins neutral over and over and over again. Both of these players, 110. You saw the spaghetti.
Match. Especially the beginning, the first stock.
Yeah. That's the second Dacus kill we've seen from Seggo. That must be a favorite kill option of his. And that's game 2, 2-0 against Sawsebawse in this best of 5.
Yeah, obviously it works out for him in the end, so.
Yeah. So third match looks a little suspicious. Are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing on the replay screen?
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to see the first character switch and in the very first set of the tournament that we're watching on stream. So this one's going to be on Rockwall, it looks like. Yeah, so Rockwall is going to be the counter pick. Interesting. We saw that on the first match. Didn't work out very well for Sawsebawse there. What do you think is causing this run back?
I have no idea. I actually haven't seen Sauce play Zedburn before, but my plan is that he's just going to try keeping a good neutral game off of Rano. Trying to keep him away.
If you can keep Rano away, it's a lot easier to kind of deal with his options because he's a rushdown disguised as a zoner.
Yeah.
But those massive hitboxes combined with everything else is going to make it tough. But let's see if you can bring him back in game 3.
All right.
Yeah, both of these players trying to get him on fire. Out. Sauce has a pretty good Zetterburn edge. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of those use of hit-fault nairs, like we just saw there off of the platform. That's probably one of his favorite tools to either extend combos, or he'll even use it to approach sometimes in lieu of a forward tilt.
I never thought of actually using it as a good approach tool.
Yeah, Sauce has a very strange Zetterburn. I mean, he plays it a lot more tactically, not as rushdown as many other Zetters. I mean, look at how many fireballs. He's already thrown out like 8 or 9 so far this stock.
I mean, Zetterburn is that you can kind of play him how you feel like you should. Like, he can be any kind of character, in my opinion.
Good DI there from Sauce, but it's not enough. The forward air sends him right to hell. And that's the first stock here on Rockwall. Oh, no, he got caught in the trap.
Oh, beautiful bubble, beautiful poison.
Dan nerfed forward air, didn't he? I don't see it. Oh, the Hail Mary Dacus hoping for the roll.
Doesn't seem like it, Dan. Again, Dan needs to fix this game, but also I love the game.
The down special, not quite enough. Misses the up smash as well. Sauce really struggling to finish out this first stock. On the sweet spot up there's
living it out until 130.
Yeah, Reno is not supposed to be a heavy character, but once you get up into those 3-digit numbers, every single hit you get, you're just like, yeah, there's all this free damage. Yeah. Ooh, good forward tilt.
Making sure
got me scared a little bit.
Come back onto the stage. But with Seggo just mixing it up, changing up the game a lot. This is a very interesting match.
Yeah, and Sauce is really crawling the percentage back. He reads the Dacus approach. Oh, unable to get the up smash. Didn't quite read the tech.
Sauce having a great neutral game, though.
Yeah, but really just the patience separates him. But again, that forward air off the right side, so strong.
He failed the parry, got punished for it.
I think Sauce might have gotten PTSD from the early jab extension on the first stock.
I would too.
Oh no, Sauce. Don't go out like this. He manages to make it back. He even gets some damage, but 170 on Rano.
Bringing it back to center stage, trying to get a good neutral game.
The nair follow-ups.
Off the stage.
Oh, misses the fair.
Oh.
Come on, don't get too sucked. 195 on a rock wall. Have you ever seen a Rano this high?
The thing about Seggo is he actually is like, we don't know anything about him, so.
I've seen his Crag play, never seen his Rano, but obviously it's something to be respected. Oh my god, the Dacus was held on for just too long, and now Sauce has a chance. This is his life in the tournament. Keep in mind, this is the winner's bracket. But you want to keep that advantage, and Sauce is not looking good. 110 on him. That croak sound that was recently added in 1.3.2.
I never noticed.
DI's in on the fair. Doesn't read the tech. Oh my god, this is so scary for Sawsebawse. He must be feeling the pressure now.
I've never seen him trying to set up his bubble for a save yet, which is actually...
Bookended, rock wall, and a Dacus to finish out the third stock. Good stuff from Seggo. Best of luck to Sawsebawse in loser's bracket, but he's got killers waiting for him. We'll have to wait and see.
Seggo, very respectful player. I love him already.
He's already got a new fan.